welcome to the Zahidan scenario for AO Redone's Panzer Corps 1945. We some ahistorical fodder here. We have to get to these 3 hexes before capturing the final victory hex. And well, let's take a look at the map. Essentially, it's going to tell us that there's various passes about, but we'll see what they are, what they look like once we can get a look at the whole map here, which we are intended to conquer. Various other political whatnots and such. So let's we'll take this exchange here surely. And Prudent and Avenger is nice. If we can put a consolidator on. We only have one consolidator, unfortunately, and it's on that Jag Tiger that I rather like running, so we'll leave that be. Prudent and Avenger is still good, and Rapid Fire is always nice to have. I'm going to take, I'm going to spend 50k here and take another hero, a phased movement. I think if I put a phased movement on one of my fighters, I can run less of them because I can fly off and attack 2 planes and then get adjacent to my bomber group. And if I have 2 phased movement here fighters, which I will now, the odds are better that I can place my bombers where I'd like, as opposed to have to compromise with an attack and then a suboptimal bomber placement. So I'm going to do that. I'll be right back. Alright, I placed these units. I bought the phased movement. I painted the phased movement the same color as this other phased movement, sort of the same pattern at least. This is the one that's been wandering around dispatching units for a very long time. It's long since +3. This is our new hero with the phased movement in this brownish, greenish, whatnot, zinc, camo color, pattern. Rapid Fire. He should down 2 enemy planes if he's able to reach them. This is the 0-slot hero with a Galland first strike and aiming assistance he has. So this one accompanies the bombers because generally it doesn't attack. Generally speaking, and it offers aiming assistance to the bombers or whom not. These will be able to go off and attack and then get adjacent to an advanced group that doesn't have air cover. I have the same matrix here. I could upgrade these to range 3. But they wouldn't have, they wouldn't have the rapid fire characteristic, unfortunately. And they probably wouldn't down a plane in one shot, which makes it sort of counterproductive and redundant. It's the point of having 2 of these in tandem would be to down 8 planes in a given, what turns out to be 2 hex radius as opposed to 3 hex. So we'll leave that as is. They're both 3 slots or 6 slots for the overstrength iteration. What else? I took the Flame Panzer off the field. Actually, it took itself off the field last scenario. It was dispatched by a IS-2 or 3, just rolled up and got through the support fire of this Panzer 7 low tank. It has artillery and anti-tank support. It also has, it had no retaliation, and now it has rapid fire. They suppressed it sufficiently enough to where the support fire was not really sufficient to protect it against proper Soviet tanks, 1945 tanks. So I'm repurposing it from a partly offensive to mostly defensive, but maybe if it overruns something, it can still be offensive. And There's not a lot of maybe there, actually. It has a heart attack of 32, so this could be better. The no retaliation was somewhat useful for partially entrenched units or really heavy-hitting tanks that you can't completely overrun. You could go in half kill and, let's say, an IS-3 and then follow up with this Tiger. But we do that via the air very well with the Redone unit. These synergies that I'm creating here with these, like say, this phased movement, we're able to leverage up, say, this fighter into a double attack phased movement. So it can go, attack, move again, attack, and then go and get adjacent or cover some land units. It's like having many more slots available, and it's becoming to the point where it's egregiously overkill. It's overkill. The enemy almost has zero chance. The nukes are coming in 46. The truth of the matter is, I'm not going to play 46. I played it in the first scenario of it. When it came out, it was an island with some naval stuff. If you followed this series, you know I'm not a big fan of naval corps and whatnot. I just put it down. I said it's not for me. And as it turned out, a lot of the reviews said that it was more of a grind than anything. Maybe the mod would make it more palatable to my particular taste, but I'll probably not play it. So I'm not worried about it, and this is probably going to be the end of the series. So there'll be no more synergies to create, and this is going to be the apex of the synergies that can be created by this hero system that Grondel and company have created, and I've house ruled up with this 50k, 30k, 10k, buy whatever hero you want system as well. So with that having been said, let's begin. Some of my heroes and units. The heroes are not assigned. We're torqued out. At least I think we are. I just stumbled on a rapid fire hero that is was with that destroyed flame Panzer. So where are we going with? We have this unit and that unit. These two will probably head down. Anyway, I'm going to upgrade one of these units to the 37 iteration here and put rapid fire on it and lose the yeah, we'll lose the zone of control thing and take that rapid fire like so. I think that most of these heroes here are not really particularly useful so much at this point. I think he already has the zone of control. So that this works. Let's start right now and then we'll go over the plan. The plan, first of all, I placed 3 surrender vehicles here. We're going to try to surrender whatever's down here before it gets too terribly entrenched. Along those lines, we're going to find out what's down there exactly. Here. And here. We're going to, yeah, we just destroyed our recon plane. It's over for them. Okay. So what happens here with 1 point? You, 9 points. And you, complete overrun. I'm going to send these 2 vigilant tanks, the Panther and the Low, down here. We're going to take that. We're going to take that. We're going to roll down here, hope that the British Navy is elsewhere, and try to take these hexes here while we send a larger force up to the north. That's at least the plan as it sits now. Let's see what this low tank can do. Plenty. So we'll go down there. How far can we have a recon car here? We're going to send this recon car of our own down this road, which is hard to see, but it does exist. Let's see what we have here. Doesn't say anything about no surrender, which means that he will surrender. You, on the other hand, let's see what happens there. Nothing. Let's see here. You can go surrender that or overrun that. I was thinking, let's see, we'd want to... Let's overrun that. In the high ground, not particularly advantageous against infantry, but there has to be an infantryman to make that matter. It looks as though it doesn't, as our recon planes have scouted the area and there's no one about. We can go here with our fast-moving Vigilant Panther. Why not take this hex? There's no reason. We don't know what's here. I'm gonna find out. Doesn't look to be much. Is anything gonna come of this engagement here? Doesn't look like a whole lot, really. How about you? You can't even make it there. It's good for me. So we're stuck there. This unit is stuck there. This artillery, unfortunately, is not really making it quite far enough for it to matter relative to support here for our poor Panther there, but this one can do some damage, so let's pin it in place so it can't move and mostly destroy it as well. Let's see here, we can move one more click forward. Unfortunately, these things don't really do well against infantry. I probably could have taken the Butcher off the Tiger II, but it has been butchering things so well for so long. Why mess up a good thing, really? Uh-oh. What's that? Land mattress. Doesn't seem like much of a mattress to me, really. Let's just see here. Is it ×3 rapid fires? No, it doesn't. What is the problem here? Oh, he turns into a truck, that's why. Let's see here. Uh-oh. That was not the right move, though. Because now our Panther is stuck. Well, we're happy there, really, though. We're happy enough with that. We're going to send Rudell up and do away with you. And that'll be the end of that, really. Let's see what you have here, the 25-pounder. Doing some damage. Do we need any damage? Can't say really as we do. Alright, and this is this is a town there. And, well, we don't, let's see here. If we roll up here, there's a rough desert there as well. Let's see about. We want to send our vigilant unit down here. We're gonna these units are open to air attack, unfortunately. But we'll see about open to air attack or not shortly. We're gonna send this other lesser ranged unit down, say down this road as well. Going, let's see, we don't want to be in a town per se. Let's proceed with some degree of caution. Okay, so this area here, we can go this far. Or we could go even further. This far. Or we could just go like this. And not really worry about going any further. And we have some overlap here for all of our units. They'll be completely taken care of relative to, let's see here, being attacked. So what if we remove Redone here? 3, 5, 14, we'll go like that. I'll pop you as well. This unit comes down. It's going to do some damage to our vigilant recon car, but not a lot really per se. It's a Comet tank getting worked over by our Jag Tiger, this thing as well. So now we have the crux of our damage dealing ability, our strategic bombing core. This lot here, I think I'm not really overly concerned about much of anything that they can do. Let's see what you're doing. 1 point, 2 points. How about you? Another getting some points in. You they'll never make it to that infantry. There's let's see, your soft attack there, hard attack is 20. You formidable paratroopers, artillery 6-inch. Nothing really here says bomb me more than, well, these are fairly brutal. They probably don't go very far. And movement 4, they don't. You hard attack of 20. It's over for this slot, really. It's over before it started. Let's see, we have these planes, so really we would want to go take these planes out. And why not bomb this unit here, because we'll take a horrendous amount of fire. We're going to find out what sort of fire. This has no retaliation. That's another thing I changed. I took no retaliation off of something. I think it wasn't on that flame Panzer that was dispatched, but I think that we can go like this. Put this thing away with no damage at all. Is there another anti-air about? There's none here. There's this one. It's over for it. And then we had a Crusader over here. There. This thing has rapid fire and reasonable air attack for what it does. So why don't we bomb it as well? And we have an anti-air there as well. Well, let's do that. We'll bomb both these anti-air, and that'll be that. We have lightning attack on these bombers. So whether we attack one or the other first is not relevant. We'll send this unit up here for some aiming assistance and see if we can up that 5. Well, 5 to 6 didn't work, but this thing is mostly destroyed now. Let's see what we have here. We're the Redone unit may as well go up here adjacent to our fighter. And our fighter is good there, as most of the enemy air has been done away with. Or anti-air. That leaves you looking for a target. I don't see... Oh, we do. Oh, I do see. We'll have to take some damage. Why not take some damage? can pop... how far can we go? A fair ways. One... So if we go here, we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left, which means we'll be able to move back 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can pop those. Phased move back. Here. And protect our surrender. Panther and our recon vehicle, which has a horrendous... Oh, look at that, yeah. We could have gone here and protected our Panther too, but now we're going to get bombed. Well, we'll see if we get bombed or not, really. We can go up here, but we'll be outside of dual coverage. We'll be in the close as well. We don't want to do that, so we're happy. All these units are reasonably happy. We have even more. We can be even happier, obviously. So let's roll up to this area here behind our Jag Panther. Good there. And we're good, happy, everybody's good. Let's call it a turn. We can slaughter 8 if they keep coming there. Actually, anywhere here we can slaughter 8 enemy planes with our camo. 3 range, 37. That one's out of range. The blue one is out, the dark blue and the light. What is that? They came and attacked our jet fighter. What is this? It's a Tempest. Just rolled right up and attacked out, and no retaliation and evasive. Usually they don't attack our poor jet fighter. Unfortunately for the enemy, that makes a very little difference. As what was that? 315. We're gonna take, I think, perhaps some support fire from this thing. We don't. Let's see. Suppressing, it's a, it doesn't have any support fire at all. You don't either, right? No heroes, which means that 315 is actually none 15 because we're going to completely overrun that unit. Womp. We can thump both these as well. I think we can, let's see what happens here. Nothing. There's a 318, 315, 36, 86. Okay. So both of our... We don't have any ground units with lightning attack here. We have a singular lightning attack ground unit here, which is our Panther tank. Then we have this lot. Let's see, can we make it? We can't make it there now. That's the close. Let's see, if we go like that, we'll be stuck and do us very little good. I think you don't have lightning attack, no. Okay, so let's move you as far forward as possible. So we want to stay within this range with our units. Our follow-up anti-air can make it here where this Panther is. So do we want this Panther in the close? Not really. How far can you go? You can go here, which is good. You can go here, which is good as well. Because we're going to send this Panther here, and we're going to try to keep these guys unentrenched. We have lost 2 of our recon planes. We need to replace them. We also need this anti-air to go away so we can clink away at these two here and keep them unentrenched. This thing's already a 6 of 10. Boom. And this guy here is already a 3 of 7 or whatnot. We just want to keep him at the minimum entrenchment value, meaning we can surrender them, at least in theory, with our Panther. Do we want to go all the way over there with our fast-moving Panther? We move 7. We can surrender one of them. I don't think this thing is going to be able to do any damage. It hasn't shown a great ability to do any damage to any soft targets at all. Well, which means that this Panther will have to sit here for 2 turns next turn, or we'll have to bomb one of them away and overrun one and then surrender the other. Something like that. We'll not worry about that right now. What we will worry about is dispatching this lot here. We'll see how much air we have to bring or don't have to bring shortly. This thing strikes me as problematic. This is the part of the problem which is backing it up. We have no artillery for this group, relying completely on our Air Force to clear any sort of problem units. Is that 20? Womp. Let's see what happens here. It's 14. You? 19. Or 20. 20 it is. We thumped that guy, which means we can begin the slaughter in earnest, really. Let's see here. 12 points. It's not going to stand for it because of this unit. So let's see. We would want to take these units with our strategic bombing corps. Actually, we only have 2 strategic bombing corps units now, so we can take you and say, let's see, which of these? Paratroopers. Well, paratroopers. We'll send you up to guard. Get some aiming assistance on either. That would mean that this unit probably can be completely overrun. Let's roll up here with our Jag Tiger. We'll get next to this aiming assistance man and overrun this thing as well. Turning that 7 to 8 and the 8 to a no damage overrun. Let's see what happens here. We have we'll have to turn into an organic transport there if we want to continue. Let's see about our Grenadier. He can make it up there. The question I have is, does the Grenadier go up there? Do we have any business going over there? Do we want to? I don't think we do, really. I think we can just roll up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll end up in the close. The question is, do we care about being in the close with this infantry around? And the answer is, we do not. Let's put you away here. Put you away here. How far can our low support tank go? Quite far. We're going to put this unit away and this unit away. And apparently, we can carry on yet further. But why? Why would we? We'll just get ourselves into trouble. Or not. There's no infantry around now. They're gone. So, we don't need our low tank to go over there. And we don't need our Tiger to have any damage or any ammunition. to avoid damage, because this lot can't do any damage to it because of the Jag Tiger that's been wreaking havoc on these enemies since it was created in, say, 1944. The Consolidator 0 slot, and then when Autocarius showed up, it just made it all that much more brutal. It used to be slow, and now it's about keeps pace with the others. This Tiger 2 here has a +2 movement speed as well. Those two in tandem make it very, very challenging for the enemy to carry on. What we'll do, we can take the enemy's airfield here. Let's see how many moves we have left. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And, uh-oh. We're stuck there now. We can't go to this city because of the road system. We can't even make it back here. That's very bad. That's very bad indeed. The good news is we have the slow tank. Can these guys make it there? They can. If they can, I'm pretty sure they will. We don't want any of that to happen. Can we cut them off? Not really, no. That'll just go from bad to worse because that's an infantry unit. Well, do we want you in the city? Not really either. Do we know what's up here? We don't. We're gonna find out though. Nothing. Let's buy some recon planes. We'll plop one down, say right here. And right there. We have more of that, that's right. Oops. And we'll plop, well, that's good for me. Alright, so can our low tank overrun this unit? I bet there's some way to do it somehow. And so what we want to do here is repair you. Zop you. And then drop on you. I think we almost did it, but I don't think it's actionable unless something strange happens. How about you? Let's see. Nothing, no. And then our low tank. No, we can't go there and repair. You can't move there for any attacks and such. This unit here, well. Alright, so. And then you and you. Now Tiger is without any air support, but it's not exactly true either. No, it's not. So let's move our... Can you get there? You can't get there, no. You can go here, which is very good news for our anti-air units. And our Jag, or no, our low tank that has dual support will go here. That means that these guys are not doing nearly as much damage to our lone Luke's 2 tank. In fact, they're not doing any damage at all. Okay, so we have you. Let's not get another, like, I think third, maybe fourth infantry killed off by moving it too far. Perhaps we'll just wait right here and let this recon vehicle do whatever it's going to do. And we'll be... But then again, too far is never too far, is it then? It has no ignores entrenchment, so actually we'd want to get it... Let's move it here. We'll block this recon vehicle from proceeding. And they'll probably bombard it with artillery or whatnot around there. Are we going to worry about it? We're not. Are they going to get at this recon car? They're not. They're not going to be able to do it. If they do, hats off, more power to you. I don't see how it happens. But if they can do it, we'll give them that opportunity to destroy that unit, as it doesn't really defend very well. So, where are we going to go with our Panther? And get way off on its own, without air cover. There's a base up here I wouldn't mind taking out. There's no strange heroes here, right? Just a standard slaughter is all that it really is. Let's see. HW 4 of 8, 12 strength. I think he still can be negotiated or reasoned with. 11 points. Let's see here. This guy, let's see if he has... Nope, he's just entrenched and not stand for it. He will stand for it, though. We can thump him like so, de-entrench him by a click, and then thump him, and pop you as well. Let's see here, we can go there, and into the city is a bad idea. It's not exactly a great idea, but if we send... Let's see, yeah. It would seem to be heading off in two directions, which means that our 8-shot, our plan to kill 8 enemy air units in any given shot is right down the drain, and we're going to have to, we can essentially do nothing with this unit other than protect this camouflaged unit, which they'll never attack. So we're down to 4 shots. 4 planes gone, and then they'll have their way with our pricey artillery. That's the scenario I have to... Yeah, there we go. There's no air cover for our... No retaliation. Used to have first strike. Now he has no retaliation. It could well be over for him. Is there any way that we could take over that airfield? There's not. The good news is there are no enemy fighters in this field here. There are none here that we see, as 8 of them, or many of them, imploded on our 4 camo formation or whatnot up here. So, am I worried about it? If I were, I wouldn't have done it. So we'll not worry. We're happy here, we're happy there, we're happy here. Everybody's happy. We can, boom. Bombard you as well. What happened here? Redone. Let's get him next to fighter support. Right there. Next turn. Yeah, that's... Yep. Oh, well. So what do we have here? We've got 3 of 7, 4 minimum. I wonder if... No, we can't. Could we overrun that guy? I think we can. We can overrun him and then surrender his buddy. We have found a new move. And we can surrender this guy. Womp. Unfortunately, we have to take these victory hexes. our recon plane is over here. Oh, recon car, yeah. We want to move our recon car all the way in the hell back here to take these two. Maybe we do. We don't need to do that just right now. I'm gonna find out what goes on here. We can thump these guys there. Take that hex. It's a 2-pounder there. We can thump this unit as well. Womp. Our Tiger II just rolled through that entire defensive formation there. +2 heart attack on a Tiger II with rapid fire. That's essentially, that makes that heart attack 30, 32, 35 with rapid fire. A ground defense of 29. That's all she wrote for that lot. Which means we can turn back here and head in this direction. 2 points, 9 points. Let's see here. 3 points. Well, 9 points it is. Who are you as a recon car in close terrain? It's a bad idea. I wonder if we should send our... Sending that recon car all the way back there sounds like a really bad idea. Let's take this victory hex with our Panther surrender tank and see about proceeding forward in this direction. All we need to do is find out what's here. Nothing we cannot completely obliterate with our city fighting vigilant Kersher enhanced rapid fire ignores entrenchment low tank. This unit is in a city, at least it was. Now that lot are cleared as well. Okay, so we don't have anything to bombard, which I suppose is the good news for us. We'll go like that. Should this thing be in the close? Nope. Shouldn't. It is though. Are we going to pay a price for it? We're not. Let's see, we can roll up here. Repair. Repair there as well. We'll take that city over there. And we can thump this Mosquito or this Typhoon one. Either way, it doesn't really matter. And what else are we going to do here? We need to find something to strat bomb. Is this an airfield here proper? It is. Well, I was thinking, what goes on here? We don't have any artillery for this this engagement here. But do we need it? Is the question. And if we do need it, can we divert from this airfield up there? It would seem as though that is certainly actionable and probably the most efficient move. It is. Do we have range to bombard from the air this lot here? We do. So we don't necessarily have to move quite as yet. We can go and support our moves here. And Redone can also participate as well, although not probably as well as one might hope, because unless, well, we're going to find out what's there. We don't have to use that. We can use our planes based here. Head out there. We can head out here as well. And we'll go, say, out this way as well. Firefly, a Sexton. Go right here. We'll check. We're running out of places to reconnoiter. Go all the way out here. Well, that works. That works indeed. Let's see. We have. You are not quite entrenched yet. You are not quite entrenched yet. It's a 28 heart attack. Very bad for us. But don't think that it's going to matter. 1, 2, 3. We can get there and mostly back. Thump. Let's see, you have moved your max. You can go there. Let's see, the only support we have versus those armored units is this Jag Panther. I don't see any infantry about. The British are not well known for their partisans. So why not roll up here? And we can go and interdict the zone of control if there are any partisans about. Right here to protect our Jag Panther. We'll swing you back. And overrun this M5 Stuart, which must be not particularly good at much of tanking. So, other than tanking, as in like tanking, as in tanking, as in bad tanking, as in like in the tank. Anyway, whatever the case is, so we've, where can we go? They have to find these units. There's no, I would wager there's going to be a whole, a brand new grouping of fighters that could trigger from pretty far out that are going to be interested in this group. And they're going to be dispatched by these two units that are doubly protecting this group here. 8 of them. 8 of the enemy units could well be dispatched. Is that thing vulnerable to partisan attack? It is. It is. It could be some serious damage if there's like a partisan here or something. But we'll see if what happened here. You didn't go. Okay. So we're good. We're happy here. Good there, happy. We still have our strat bombing crew. This guy is stuck. And we have a Redone unit. This guy bothers me. Can we completely strat bomb him out of existence? Almost. How about you? Not really. So let's Redone-ize this guy. And 12. We don't want damage though. I don't know whether we finish him with a strat bomber or Redone. We're going to find out shortly. Redone gets stuck. He can take this. Yeah, we'll not do that. Let's see where our strat bombers end up. No retaliation. Strat Bomber says that this... Yikes. Okay, so... 7 points. We should be able to do away with this 3.7. And if we go right here, 4-0. We won't be able to bomb this higher order artillery that has no... It does not have support, and it's not... It's at 15 centimeters, essentially what it is. We can bomb it, really, with our aiming assistance Strat Bomber contingent once the air is gone. So let's go here and that aiming assistance bump this up to 8, which means it's a sure thing that it goes. We can go right here and bump this other anti-air here. We can also swing our Strat Bomber forward here and thump this heavy infantry whose entrenchment cannot be ignored, but I don't care. So now we can bombard this thing from the air. I'm not really interested as it'll cost us a round, and we're going to protect these units there. Can Redone make it here? He cannot make it there. He can take some damage from this 3.7. So we'll not do any of that. I suppose we could rebase to here, really. Right after we completely obliterate this unit and no longer have to worry about it. So I'm pretty sure that we can rebase you forward here and then repair with our phased movement trait, offering fighter support for the Redone unit, who's happy just right there. Let's forward base these 2 recon planes here, and then we can wander out. We could looks as though this is the only unit to destroy. No, we can't get at that lot there, so we will redeploy here as well. I'm pretty sure that is very close to the end of the turn. We'll not do that. That is the end of the turn. Next turn. Okay, we're going to find that anti-air at some point via the ground. I think not this turn, but the next. We'll not worry about it. Here's my point. There's no British fleet, or we would have been bombarded by now. Do we care about that airbase? Not in the least. Let's get back this way. I just checked the time. That's about an hour in. So let's call this an episode, and we'll pick it up the next time. We are going to roll down this coast with our tanks. I don't really see much of a problem so far. Our Panther is usually very good at dispatching these lower ground defense units that are highly entrenched, so long as they're not heavy infantry, or have a ground defense of, say, less than 27 or something like that. These units, there's not a lot around here, just a matter of going there and doing it. And that's about the size of it. I hope to see you in the next episode.